their time, so like 3 p.m. our time.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Hi, Christine. Good morning. Good morning, Sharon. How are you? Hi. Good morning, girls. So we've got less than 2 minutes before we start. So today we're going to use a ball for the workout. So if you don't have a ball, make sure you grab a rolled up towel that you can use instead, or a firm throw pillow would work in place as well. And make sure that you grab a resistance band, a light set of weights. And of course, you'll need a support, like a chair or a countertop. I'm gonna hide. There we go. Cool. Excuse me. All right, about 1 minute left before we start. All right, girls, we're just about ready to begin. My name is Coach Anna from Kayafit Laguna and Kayafit Elk Grove. We're going to do 60 minutes of barre this morning. So make sure you have a resistance band for stretching, a ball or something to use in place of a ball, a light set of weights, and a support in place of your barre. We're going to go ahead and get started. It's 9 o'clock. So let's begin with our warm up. Let's come to the center of our mat. We're going to just start with some regular squats. So go ahead and set the feet about hip width apart, hands on your hips. We're going to take it all the way down and all the way up for some full range of motion squat. So be mindful of your form here. Let's go ahead and set up and make sure that we start moving with integrity, making sure every movement is good and in line with our body. All right, let's do 2 more, and then we're going to sink it down and pulse at the bottom. So make sure that your knees are not buckling in. Your knees are tracking over your ankles. Good. Pulse down and down. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it up and step it wide for a wide second. Turning the toes out, press into the pinky toes, knees press to the back wall as we squat down and bring it back up. Again, being very mindful, shoulders are stacked over hips. Good. You're lifting through the crown of the head. Your core is tight. Perfect. Hi, Tammy. Good morning. We got 2 more full range squats. Then we're going to take it down and pulse it. Pressing the knees towards the back wall. Place your hands on your tops of your thighs. From here, we're going to hold that pulse and take it to a shoulder drop. Drop to one side. Come center and drop to the other side. Good morning, Tina. Welcome. I'm Coach Anna. We're doing 60 minutes of barre this morning. All right, let's pick up that tempo. Side to side, giving that torso twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna drop down to our mat in tabletop on our hands and knees. Hi, Victoria, good morning. Pull the core in tight. We're gonna extend opposite arm, opposite leg for bird dog. Pulse for 2 and switch. Press the heel towards the back wall. Extend the fingertips out long. Straight line from the top of your head to your tailbone. Pulse for 2 and switch. Good, let's get 1 more time on each side. Last one here. Staying in that tabletop hover. We're gonna curl the toes under and then lift the knees off the mat. So now we're hovering, and then press the hips up for downward dog. Back to that hover. Good morning, Virginie. We're getting all kinds of girls popping on here this morning. I love it. Big group. Hover. And back to downward dog. Hover. We're going to go one more time in down dog. And then staying in high plank. We're going to shift forward, keeping the arms straight and long. Option to drop to the knee. We're going to tap the toes to the opposite heel. So lift through the glute and tap, tap. Switching back and forth. Good. Stay with it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees or widen your stance. Shoulder taps. Fingertips come to your shoulders. Hips stay still. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come down to the forearms. You can stay on your knees or come up onto your toes. We're just gonna tip the hips side to side. Tip right, tip left. Good, find that nice, beautiful plank. Good morning, Anne. Now tip to center. Tip for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna hold in plank. Everyone is holding. Find your most perfect plank. Squeeze those glutes. Press the hips forward. Open up between the upper back body. If you're on your forearms, keep them parallel. Squeeze those glutes. Hold on to it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna drop down to our knees and press up to a tabletop for a stretch. Drop the belly as you inhale, look up. And exhale, round the spine. One more time, inhale, getting some spinal flexion this morning. And exhale, round it out. All right, we're gonna flip over onto our seat for some high boat, low boat. Options for your feet to be planted, stacked, or floating. We're gonna exhale and inhale as we move back and forth between high boat and low boat. Good. Nice smooth movements here. We're not jerking or bouncing. You're coming back with control and up with control. 2 more. On this last one, hold in low boat. Pump the arms at the sides. Just like you're tapping the surface of water. Pump for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the feet. We're gonna come down for bridge. Lower the whole body down, keeping the feet planted, knees bent, hip width apart. We're gonna press the entire foot to the mat as we lift and lower the hips. Bridge hip raises. Good. We're just warming up that posterior chain. Now hold at the top, just pulse. Up and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the feet back down. We're gonna come into cobbler pose. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees are open wide. Press it up and lower. We're not resting at the bottom, we're hovering. Good, really squeeze those seat muscles and press the feet together. 2 more lifts. Hold at the top, just pulse it up. Little pulses up and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last change in bridge. Step the feet as wide as your mat. Bring the knees together. Press those inner thighs together. Knock knee position. So your feet are wide and your knees are pressing together as you squeeze and lift. Now hold it at the top. Just pulse. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the feet all the way down. Let's take a stretch. We're gonna send the left leg long and bring the right knee in towards your chest. Keeping both shoulders pinned to the mat. You're gonna exhale as you drop that knee over to the opposite side. Take a deep breath in and release it. Slowly come back through center. Let's switch sides. Right leg goes long, left knee to your chest. Take it up and over. Arms out to a T. Deep breath in. Exhale, release it. All right, we're gonna come back through center, grab onto the backs of your thighs, rock yourself up to seated. We're flipping it over for some push-ups. So starting in tabletop, you wanna place your hands wider than your mat, bend the knees, draw the heels in towards the seat, and press the hips forward. With a long, beautiful spine, we're gonna take it down for 2 and up for 2. Down for 2, up for 2. Elbows are shooting out to the sides. You have a straight line from the top of your head to your tailbone. Good, breathe with your movement. Exhale as you press away. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you press up. Let's get 2 more, just like that. You got it. Nice job, last one. Take it to the top of your push-ups. We're gonna walk the hands in a little more narrow and turn the fingertips slightly. So we're in a regular push-up. We're gonna take it down really slow for 4 counts down. You got it, and slow release up. 3 more like that. Down, 2, 3, 4. Slow as you go up. Down, 2, 3, 4. Don't lose that form. Keep the heels tucked in towards your feet. Last one, make it your best one. Down as slow as you can. And slowly back up. All right, last little burnout here. We're gonna turn the fingertips forward. Elbows hug in tightly to your rib cage. Lower down to your challenge point. Just hold our pulse. Getting those triceps. Burn them out. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back for a stretch. Take the child's pose. Bring your big toes together. Take your knees wider than your mat. Sink your seat back towards your heels. Reach the fingertips out in front of you, forehead towards the floor. Big inhale and exhale. Walk the hands over to the right side. Bump the hips to the left. Breathe into the side body. And then walk them through center. Take them over to the right side, or sorry, hands to the left side, hips bump to the right. Nice work. All right, one more breath down that center line. And then on your exhale, we're gonna make our way to standing. Find your light set of weights. Meet me in the middle for some wide arm bicep curls. Feet are parallel, hip width apart. Arms are gonna come wide. We're gonna curl in and away. If you wanna make this more challenging, you can lift your heels and come onto your tippy toes. And you can bend your knees and sink your seat down. So you're like sitting in a chair, but the back is still nice and straight. So we're not leaning forward here. We're straight up and down. Now hold the arms at 90 degrees, just pull. Squeeze the weight as you pull. Pull up and up for 3, 2, 1. We're taking to hammer curls. Palms face in. Curl in and away. Good. Squeeze those muscles that you're working. We're using small weights, but we're making big movements. Good. 4 more. 3, 2. On the last one, we're holding at 90 degrees. We're gonna swing the arms back and up to warm up the shoulders. Good. Last 3, 2. On our last one, we're gonna keep the arms bent as we lift laterally to this side. Elbows lift up to shoulder height. Good. Knit the rib cage together with those strong abs. 2 more lifts. Now hold at the top. Just pull. Up and up. This is where your elbows are gonna stay. You're gonna keep them lifted. From here, we're gonna take it to a scarecrow drop, which means just the forearms are gonna come down and back up to where they're at now. So here we go. Down and up. Drop down and up. Good. Control this movement. We don't want to swing or bounce. We're just dropping with control. Now take it from the middle to the up, to lift it up. To the up. I don't know what that meant. Good. Come center. Straight up. Good. Good job, girls. You got it. Just a couple more here. Last 3. Last 2. Last one. Hold at 90 degrees. Lift up and hold. Lift, hold. Lift and hold. Good, you got it. Little movement. Lift, hold, hold, hold. 2 more. Now up to tempo. Lift it up and up. Awesome work. Stay with me. We're burning out these shoulders. Pull up and up. Now bring the arms to frame the face. Arms are in an 11. We're gonna lift right, lift left, lift right, lift left. Alternating arms. Good, stay with it. Keep them lifted, you can do it. Both arms at the same time. Here we go, last little burnout for shoulders. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna kick it back for triceps. Hinge forward just slightly. Lift the elbows towards the ceiling as you straighten and bend the arms. Good. Now hold them straight and long. Extend those arms, just pull up. Keep the elbows straight. Lift up and up. Now flip the palms to face the floor. Pull up and up. Good. We're almost there, you guys. Stay with me. Now flip the palms to the ceiling. This is it, last one. Pulse it up and up. A little higher. Or 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Set those weights aside. Grab a quick sip of water. Meet me in the middle for some arm stretches. Woohoo. Let's take it into a shoulder stretch. Big inhale, reach the arms nice and wide. Open up the chest. And then exhale, draw one arm across the front of the body. Drop the shoulder down away from your ear. And just press the forearm into the opposite forearm. No pressure on your elbow. Maybe get some wrist circles if that feels good. Deep breath in and exhale, release. Let's take it overhead for a tricep stretch. Fingertips reach between your shoulder blades, elbows straight up towards the ceiling. You can take the opposite fingertips and just gently place them on that elbow to lengthen out the back of the arm. And then release. We're going to switch sides. Inhale, reach wide. Exhale, draw that opposite arm across the chest. Dropping the shoulder down away from the ear. Wrist circles if that serves you. And then bring it overhead. Fingertips between your shoulder blades. Let's lengthen out the tricep. And gently release. Let's interlace the fingers and press the palms out to the center of the room, opening up between the shoulder blades, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. And release. Clasp the hands behind you. Open up through the chest, gaze towards the ceiling. Lift the arms up. Opening up through that chest. And release it. We're going to shift all the way into one leg. So that support is available to you if you need it. We're going to kick one leg up, catch the instep of the foot. Kicking out into that hand. We're firing up the front of the thigh. Option to hinge forward and check out your balance. Let's kick out just a little bit more for 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Slowly come back through center. Let's opposite leg kick up. Press out into the hand. Pull back. Trace that fire through the front of your thigh. Option to hinge it forward. Kick it out just a little bit more. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Release it. All right, girls, we will need the ball today for our thigh work. So if you don't have a ball, grab a rolled up towel or a firm throw pillow. Our first exercise is going to be a lunge. We're going to be facing our bar with straight arms, feet parallel. We're going to place the ball underneath the front heel. So you choose if you want to start with your right foot or left foot. Ooh, I added air to my ball. It's like super pumped up. All right, hips are both facing forward. We're going to take a big generous step back with that back leg. As we come down, we want to make sure that our shoulders and hips are stacked. We're sinking down and coming back up. So we're going to start with a full range of motion, lunge, drop. Here we go. Take it all the way down. and all the way up. Good. Think about the crown of your head lifting towards the ceiling. Your core is really tight. Good. Firing up through that back leg. Awesome work. Lower down and lift it up. Let's get 2 more just like that. Take it down. Back up. On this last one, sink it down and hold it here. We're just gonna pulse. Good. Check in with that posture. Make sure that you're not leaning forward here. You should be pulling off with straight arms. Good. Let's add a tip. 1 pulse down, 1 tip. 1 pulse down, 1 tip. We're tipping the pelvis forward just slightly by crunching the abs. 1 pulse, 1 tip. Good. 1 pull, 1 tip. Stay with it. Nice job. 1 pulse down, 1 tip. Breathe through it. Pulse down and tip. Hold the pulse, hold the tip. We're gonna press that front heel into the ball. So you're pressing down, keeping a static hold on this back leg. Press and press. Good, maintain that good posture. Gaze is forward, shoulders are relaxed down away from your ears. Pressing that heel to the ball, press down and down. Stay with me, you got it. Press and press. Breathe, breathe, hold that heel. We're gonna take it down an inch, up an inch. Lower down, lift up. Good, keep the heel lifted up off that ball. Up on your tippy toe. Good. Down an inch, up an inch. Stay with me, we're almost there. We've got 1 more change. Down an inch, up an inch. Keep it going. Down and up. Lower and lift. All right, stay low. We're gonna pulse it out and press the heel at the same time. Pulse, press, pulse, press. So you're pulsing down and pressing the heel to the ball. Pulse, press, pulse, press. This is it, last one. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Shake out the legs. We're gonna switch over to that opposite side. So bring your ball to your opposite heel. Start with those hips nice and parallel, feet parallel. Take a generous step back with that opposite leg. We're gonna lower all the way down. Take it all the way back up. Same thing here, we wanna keep that good posture. Arms are straight. Your back is sliding up and down a wall. Good, take it down. Raise it back up. Good. Just a couple more here. Lower with control. Take it back up. Breathe, breathe. On this last one, sink it low. We're just gonna pulse down. Good. Hips are both pressing forward. You have a neutral spine, so your booty's not sticking out. You're not leaning forward. You're straight up and down. Pulsing down and down. Back heel is lifted. Good. Pulse and pulse. We're gonna add a tip. So it's 1 pulse down, 1 tip. 1 pulse down, 1 tip. Awesome work, you guys. Pulse down, tip. Pulse down and tip. Good job. Hold that pulse and hold that tip. We're just gonna press the heel into the ball. Press down and down. Stay low. Keep the body at the same height. Just that front heel is moving. Pressing to the ball. Yes. You got it, girls. Press and press. Good. Keep breathing. Press and press. Good. Legs are fired up. Hang in there. We can do this. Press down and down. Hold the heel press. Take it down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Just a tiny 1 inch drop, down and up. Good, you can do it. If you need to shake it out and get right back into it. Hang in there, take it down an inch, up an inch. 1 more change. Pulse and press at the same time, pulse, press, pulse press. Oh, you got it. Hang in there. It's underneath that table right there, babe. Okay. Sorry. Full press for 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Awesome work. Set that ball aside. Major catastrophe. Couldn't find the remote. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna grab that ball one more time. Next side exercise, we're using the ball. We're gonna step to a wide second position. The ball is gonna be in your hands. So if you don't have a ball, you can just skip the ball and press your hands together instead of pressing into a ball. Bend the knees, sink it low, press the knees towards the back wall, put all your weight, press it really hard into the pinky toes, and we're just gonna pulse down. So both palms are either pressing together or they're pressing into the ball. Good. Check in with that posture. Here, we don't want to be dumping the weight forward. We want to be straight up and down. Pulse and pulse. Good. Now let's get one squeeze on the ball, one pulse down. One squeeze, one pulse. One squeeze the ball, one pulse. Yes. One squeeze, one pulse. Ooh, this is so much more challenging because I added air to my ball. It was getting very flat. One squeeze, one pulse. Good. One squeeze, one pulse down. Stay with it. Next up, we have a dynamic movement. We're gonna twist our body to the right side and lift the right heel at the same time. So it's twist and lift, twist and lift. Good, keep pressing into that ball. Little bonus arm work. And it keeps the core engaged too. 2 more twists, hold it in that twist. Just pulse it down and down. Good, keep the heel lifted, pulsing into your twist. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We're switching sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come center. Switch that twist to the opposite side. Good. Heel lift as you twist. Good. 2 more twists, then hold it here. We're just pulsing into that twist. Pulse down and pulse into your twist. Keep that heel lifted. You got it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. Now take it back to center. Both heels lifted. Take it down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Keep pressing into your ball. Really press those palms together. Good. Keep your heels lifted, even if they're just lifted half an inch. Take it down an inch, up an inch. Good. Stay with it. Now lift the ball overhead. Keep going. Down an inch, up an inch. Good. You got it, girls. Let's take it to 1 pulse down, 1 squeeze the ball. 1 pulse down, 1 squeeze. Pulse down and squeeze. You got it. Keep those heels lifted high. 1 pulse down, 1 squeeze. Awesome balance. All right, let's take it to that pulse and squeeze at the same time. Pulse squeeze, pulse squeeze. This is it. Last one. Breathe it out. Maybe get just a little lower. Lift your heels a little higher. You can do it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Now we can set that ball aside. And let's meet down on the mat for some thigh stretches after you grab a sip of water. Or after I grab a sip of water, either one. Whew. All right, come down to your mat in tabletop. We're gonna take a big generous step forward with our left foot and keep the right knee on the mat. Hinge forward, so we're getting a hip flexor stretch. And then tent the fingertips out in front of you. Lift your chest and shine your heart forward as you inhale. And then exhale, walk the fingertips back. Inhale, spiral the right arm towards the ceiling. Gaze follows the fingertips. And then on your exhale, we're gonna take it into a twist. So come through center, press the palms together, and then exhale, twist, gazing over your back shoulder, bringing the right elbow to the top of the left thigh. And then rotate it back through center. Let's bend the back knee. knee, draw the heel in towards the seat, taking all pressure off your kneecap. We're stretching the quad here. Option to reach around with the hand and grab onto the back foot, bringing the heel in towards the seat a little closer if that's available to you. And then go ahead and gently release that foot back down. We're gonna rock back on the front heel, square up the hips, lift the toes towards the ceiling, and then exhale, melt forward. Getting a hamstring stretch. And let's point the toes down, get a little deeper into your stretch. From here, we're gonna reset and get the other side. So take it into your tabletop, bringing the left knee to the floor, right foot steps forward, big generous step. Hands are tented out in front of you. Inhale, lift the chest, shine the heart forward. And then exhale, walk the fingertips back. Inhale, spiral the left arm towards the ceiling, gaze follows the fingertips. And let's take it into our twist. We're gonna exhale through center, placing the palms together, and take the left elbow to the top of the right thigh, gazing over your shoulder at the back wall. And then let's slowly take it back through center. Bend the back knee, drawing the heel in towards the seat. Again, we're stretching out that quad, so no pressure on your kneecap here. We want a deep stretch through the quad. Option again, if it's available to you and that hand is gonna reach the foot today, grab onto the top of the foot, draw the heel in towards the seat. And then gently release the foot back down, rock back on the front heel, square up the hips. Toes are lifting towards the sky as you inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. And then point the toes down, deepen the stretch. From here, we're gonna make our way to standing. Go ahead and plant the right foot. Plant the left foot, nose towards your knee in a pyramid stretch. And then walk the fingertips forward. We're gonna lift the left heel towards the sky. Little pulses here, just warming up that seat. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides, plant the left foot. Right foot steps you back, nose towards your knee. And then walk the fingertips forward, flexing that right foot. Your heel lifts towards the ceiling. Little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna step wide for a wide-legged forward fold. So taking the legs nice and wide, head is gonna reach towards the floor. Arms can interlace here. Just hang out here in a ragdoll for a few breaths, releasing tension from your shoulders and neck. And when you're ready, take a big generous bend in the knees and slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. Make sure your abs are engaged as you come up to support your lower back, and then loop the shoulders up and back at the top. All right, we are coming to our support for our first seat exercise. We're not using any equipment for our seat work today. So our first seat exercise is a fold over. So we're gonna come all the way over here with our back flat, forehead resting gently on the arms. And you're gonna really focus on not allowing the back to arch here. This is a big tendency if your abs are relaxed that your back arches. So pull the abs up and in, soft bend in the knees, heels together, toes apart. We're gonna point the right toe and extend that right leg out behind us. Soft bend in your standing leg. And from here, we're just gonna lift it up, up, hold. Up, up, hold. Good. So we're remembering not to arch the back. This is where we don't wanna be. So if you're lifting that leg high and the back is arching, that is not doing your back any favors. Good, you wanna strengthen your seat muscle and your core at the same time. Up, up, hold. Up, up, hold. Good. Now up to tempo, little lift, up and up. So it's just a teeny tiny movement. You're just squeezing this side seat muscle. The leg is jumping maybe 1 inch. Lift up and up. Good. Awesome work. Lift up and up. Tiny pulses. Strong core, pulse up and up. From here, we're gonna take it down for 4 and back up for 4. So it's down, 2, 3, 4, back up, 2, 3, and 4. Control this move. Tiny little notches down, 4 beats down, 4 beats up. Good, down, 2, 3, and 4, back up, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do that 2 more times. Good, deep breathing up. Last time down for 4. You got it, keep that core tight. Back up for 4. Now hold it at the top. We're gonna flex and point, flex and point. So now it's a static hold through that side seat. Flex and point. By now you're probably feeling it in this standing leg. That is supposed to be working too. That's part of the workout. Flex and point, flex and point. Let's hold the flex, then reach that leg. Reach and reach. So we're relaxing the knee and then straightening out really big. Reach and reach. Pressing that heel to the back wall. Press and press. Good. Squeeze through your side seat every time you press. Press and press. Keep breathing. Hold the bend reach. Lift up, hold. Lift up, hold. Good. Lift and hold, hold, hold. Hang on to it. Lift, hold, and hold. Good. Now up to tempo. Lift it up and up. This is it. Last one. Lift up and up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently lower the leg back down. Okay, I lied. We are using equipment for this next exercise. So go ahead and grab one of your small weights. I made a mistake. I do it all the time. We're gonna place the weight behind our right leg. So the same leg that we just worked. Feet are parallel, hands are gently resting. We're just gonna start with a little pulse back. So have a soft bend in that standing leg. Both hips are pressing forward. And that right heel is just pressing to the back wall. You're squeezing through the bottom of your seat. Your shoulders are down away from your ears and they're stacked right over your hips. So you're standing up straight and tall. Your hands are just gently resting on that bar. Now we're gonna add a squeeze. So it's 1 press back, 1 squeeze. 1 press back, 1 squeeze. You're just squeezing your heel in towards your seat for a little hamstring curl. Good, press back, squeeze, stay with it. Nice work. You can also do this without the weight. Press back and squeeze. Press back and squeeze. Good. Hold the press back. Just squeeze that heel to the seat. Little curls, little curls. Yes, baby curls. We're working that bottom of the seat and the hamstring. Notice if your back is arching here. Tuck your tailbone under just a little bit more. You got it. Now point that toe. We're going to make little circles. Little tiny circles with the knee. The toe is pointed. Good. Control this movement. Make sure that your right knee stays back behind your left one. And reverse, other way. Good. Little tiny circles. Stay with it. We're gonna take it back to that 4 count. This time we're gonna take it back for 4, back to center for 4. So back, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, and 4. Back, 2, 3, 4, slow controlled, back to center. You got it. Move with your own count. 4 counts back, 4 counts up. You should be moving this so controlled that your muscles are shaking because you're squeezing everything. Yes, you got it. Back for 4. Hang in there. Back up for 4. Almost there. Let's do 2 more just like that. Whew. Yes. Last one. We're going to take it back for 4. Hold it there. Press back, hold. Press back, hold. Press back, hold. Pointing that toe. Back, hold. Back and hold. Last change. Back to tempo, little pulses back. This is it, last one. Pulse back and back. Go ahead, hang on to it. Pulse back and back. Keep those hips pressing forward. Squeeze that glute. Pulse back and back. Breathe it out. You got it, girls. Last few seconds of work. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it. Set the weight aside. Don't lose it. We're going to use it on the other leg. Let's take a 7 stretch. Place your hands on your support. Walk your feet back. Pulling off with straight arms. Lengthen through the spine. Take a couple breaths here. If this doesn't work for you, you can just take a forward fold. Hang out here for 2 more breaths. We're gonna reset and get that other side. All right, here we go. We're coming back to that fold over. Heels together, toes apart. Soft bend in that standing leg. This time we're gonna open up through the hip on the opposite leg. So that left leg, straight leg, pointed toe. And we're just gonna lift up, up, hold. Get the music started. So it's up, up, hold. 2, lift, hold. As you lift up, think about squeezing through your side seat and your waistline. 2, lift and hold. Remember that core. We're not arching the back. We're keeping the abs super tight. Good. We're strengthening the side seat and the abdominal muscles here. Straight leg. Pointed toe. Up, up, hold. Now up to tempo. Little lifts. Up and up. Good. Lift up and up. Straighten out that leg. Make sure that your standing leg stays slightly bent though. Sometimes when I really try to straighten one leg, the other leg wants to go straight too. So you got to keep that standing leg slightly bent. Stay with that pulse. Pulse up and up. Next change, we're going to take it to that 4 count down and 4 count back up. Here we go. Take it down. 2, 3, 4. Back up. 2, 3, and 4. Stay strong. You got it. Down for 4. Back up for 4. I know we're getting tired. We're working towards the end of our workout here. We got this standing exercise and 1 more after this. You can do it. Good. Down. 2, 3, 4. Back up. 2, 3, and 4. 2 more just like that. Down for 4. Stay with it. Back up for 4. Last time down. 2, 3, and 4. And last time up. Hold it at the top. We're going to flex and point. Flex and point. Just hold that lift through the leg. It's a static hold. Keep squeezing through your side body and side seat. Flex and point. Hold the flex. Let's do that bend, reach, reach, reach. So it's just a slight bend in the knee and a big press out through the heel. Squeezing through that side seat. Maintain that turn out. So you're really focusing on just that side seat area. Press and press. Press the heel. Good. Stay with me. Press, hold the press out. Lift up, hold. Lift, hold. Lift and hold. You're almost there. You have 1 more change. Lift, hold. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. Hold it at that highest point. Lift up the tempo. Up and up. Yes. You got it, girls. You're almost there. A little higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently release. Let's find that weight. Set yourself up 1 more time for a standing exercise. Elbow distance from your bar. Soft bend in those knees. Legs are parallel. And the weight goes behind your left leg. We're just going to press the heel to the back wall. Foot is flexed. Knee is straight down. We're going to try to keep that left knee behind the right one the whole time we're working here. That's going to keep your seat muscle engaged. We're working the bottom of the seat and the hamstring. but we're also making sure that our abs are engaged here. Shoulders are relaxed. Press back and back. Good. Let's add that little hamstring curl squeeze. So one press back, one squeeze. One press back, one squeeze. Awesome. Press back and squeeze. Press and squeeze. Stay with it. Keep breathing. You're doing great. Good. Let's hold that press back. Let's just do the little squeeze. A little squeeze. Baby curls. Curl. Curl up and up. Yes, you got it. Curl and curl. Whew. Stay with it. Just squeeze that little hamstring. Yes. You got it, girls. Curl and curl. Next change, we're gonna point the toe and make circles with that knee. Here we go. Point the toe. Let's make those little circles. Make them as small as you can. Tighten it up. Smaller and tighter is better. Good. Nice job. All right, let's reverse our circle. Other way. Taking it to the opposite direction. Control that movement. You want these tiny, slow circles. Good. Hold it center. We're gonna take it back for 4. Back, 2, 3, 4. Back to our starting point for 4. Good. It's a small range of motion. It's not super big. It's just 4 beats back and 4 beats back to center. Here's where you really want to make sure not to arch the back. Keep the hips pressing forward. Even if that tightens up your range of motion, that's totally fine. It's not about the distance. It's about how tight your muscles are squeezing, working hard. Good. Hang on to it. Let's do that 2 more times. Good. Last time, take it back for 4. And hold it there. Pulse back and hold. Back and hold. We're almost there. We've got 1 more change. Back, hold, then we're taking it down to our mat for the rest of class. Back, hold. Back, hold. Now back to tempo. This is it. Last one. Back and back. Squeeze to the bottom of your seat. Correct your form right away. Grab those abs, make them tight. Press your hips forward. From back and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Set your weight aside. You did so great. All right, for our abs, you won't need any equipment unless you like to use your ball behind your low back. And we'll use a loop band for back dancing. Go ahead and grab both of those items if you need them. Make your way to your mat. We're gonna hang out there for the rest of the class. First, we're gonna start out with some stretches on our seat. So come down to the floor, find that figure 4 stretch. We're gonna cross the right ankle over the left knee, flexing both feet. And then exhale, bring the legs in towards you. Let's take a nice gentle stretch here. We work those muscles really deep. So we wanna be gentle and slow into our stretch. We don't wanna force it or injure ourselves. Take a deep breath in and exhale deep in that stretch. You can move around here. You can straighten out the leg. Find a stretch that works best for you. If this one doesn't feel good on your hips, you can find a different position to stretch the seat muscle. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna switch sides. Slowly unwind. Cross the left ankle over the right knee, keeping both feet flexed. And bring the legs in towards you. Again, you can play around with this stretch. One hip is usually a little looser than the other, or maybe has more mobility. So just be gentle with your body. Don't get frustrated if one side is like not going the way you want it to go. Just be gentle. Deep breath in, exhale deep in that stretch. Whew. All right, my friends, let's rock and roll. Go ahead and rock yourself up to seated. Legs out in front of you. We're gonna cross the right ankle over the left. Inhale to reach up and exhale, forward fold. And slowly roll it up, crossing the left ankle over the right one this time. Exhale to fold. And slowly bring it back up. And of course, I forgot my mouse. One of these times I'll actually remember to do everything right. All right, if you like that ball behind your lower back or abs, you may go ahead and place it there as a little support. Wedge it between your sacrum and the floor. We're gonna plant both feet, have about fist distance between your knees. We're gonna be in a high C curve. So inhale, lift your chest, and then exhale, scoop and round the tailbone under. The arms are gonna be out here. We're gonna be moving the arms quite a bit for this ab work. So the work is gonna come from moving the arms, but we're gonna lean back and really engage the abs here. This is where you already wanna be feeling it, just by simply leaning back. From here, we're gonna take the arms overhead, alternating. So straight arm overhead and switch. Good. So leaning back, you're just lifting that arm straight up and up. Good. Excellent. Good. Lift and lift. We're gonna get one more time on each side. Now we're gonna open to this side. So bringing that arm out to the side, center. Opposite arm to the side, center. Good. Keep leaning back. Nice job. Back. One more time on each side. Now we're gonna hug the right knee in and place it down. Hug it in, place it down. If you wanna make this more challenging, your arms are gonna be here. Lift that knee and lower. Good. Keep that core engaged. So you're not lifting the chest up. You're just bringing the knee towards your chest. Good. Now switch legs, opposite leg, knee to chest. Knee in. Good. Keep breathing. Lift that knee. Lift. And lift. Just a couple more. All right, from here, we're gonna keep both feet planted. Right arm comes back and center. So you're pulling that elbow back as you twist. Pull back to a twist. Good. Again, you can have the arms overhead if you want more challenge. Good. 2 more times on this side. Now switch, opposite side. Pull back, come center. Pull back, come center. Keep leaning back. You got it. Pull back. Pull back. Last one, come center. We're gonna hug both knees in and extend. Hug both knees in and extend. Good, you got it. Balancing and place the feet on the ground. Strengthen Kylie, float those legs. Last one, hold the legs, hold the arms, hold it here. Hold, hold. Challenge yourself. Hold it, keep breathing. You got it. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, that was challenging for me. Hello. All right, come all the way to the back. Legs overhead. We're gonna get some lower curls. Lower curls. Just those lower abs are working. Head, neck, and shoulders are resting. Lift those hips 1 inch. Lift and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a full body stretch. I'm gonna pause the song. We're gonna reach the arms and legs long, point the toes, big, big full body stretch. Lengthen out the body and arch the back so it lifts off the mat so that you're giving those abs a nice big stretch. Take up lots of space here. All right, we're gonna use our loop band for back dancing. So if you have a loop band, you're gonna place it around both legs. So go ahead and step through, bring it just above the knees. If you don't have a loop band, don't worry about it. You can do this without the band. You're gonna place the heels together and the toes apart. So we're in a first position in that narrow V turnout. So your heels are touching and your toes are turned out. Once you have that band in place, you're gonna lift the hips off the mat and we're just gonna press out through the knees. So we're in a bridge with the hips lifted, heels are kissing, feet are on the floor. Good, heels and toes on the floor. I don't know how you would do this without your feet on the floor. That would be a little wacko. Press out through the knees. Oh my goodness, I was watching synchronized swimming last night. Those women are like so amazingly strong. I don't know how they can keep themselves like that underwater for so long and do all those moves. It's amazing. All right, keep those heels pressing together. We're just pressing the knees out and out. Now hold the press out, hold tension in your band. We're gonna tip side to side, tip side to side. Good. Keep space between your chin and chest. You're not tucking the chin. Tip side to side. Awesome work, you guys. Tip right, tip left. Really squeeze that seat muscle as you're tipping. Tip side to side. Good. Now let's lower halfway and lift up. We're gonna lower halfway, lift up. Lower halfway, lift up. Nice work. Keep the heels glued together. Lower halfway and lift. Now hold it at the top, just pulse it up. Pulse, up and up. Good. Keep pulsing, up and up. Stay with it. We're coming up onto our tippy toes in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna come onto those tippy toes. We're gonna just press out through the knees. So you can walk the feet a little closer towards the seat and lift the heels off the mat. Keep those hips lifted as high as you can without crunching through your neck. Good, hold the press out. We're tipping side to side. Tip side to side. Good, you got it. Side to side. We're here for less time. Hold the tip, lower halfway, lift up. Lower halfway and lift. Keep pressing through the band. Keep lots of tension there. Lower halfway, lift. Lower halfway, lift. Last change. We're gonna hold at the top, just pulse it up. Pulse up. If you want, you can add a press out at the same time. Pulse press. Pulse press, this is it. Last one here, girls. Last chance to shake, burn it out. Pulse press, pulse press. Stay with me, you got it. I train. Pulse press, pulse press. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently lower the feet all the way down. Go ahead and remove that band. Let's do some final stretches all together. We're gonna place the band around the arch of the right foot and send the left leg long on the mat. Holding on closely to that right foot, you want a generous bend in your knee. Flex the foot, bring the toes towards your forehead. And then as you press into the band, work towards straightening out that leg. So this should cause your leg to shake a little because you're pressing, but you're increasing that flexibility because you're challenging the stretch at the same time as contracting the muscle. Hold on to that stretch. All right, go ahead and keep the foot flexed. We're gonna let that leg float over to the right side just a few inches. Keep flexing that foot. Keep pressing into that band. And then let's slowly take it across the midline over to the left side. We're gonna turn the big toes in slightly so that we feel a stretch down the side of the leg on the outside. And then let's bring it back to center. Relax the muscle now and just gently draw the leg towards you. You can relax that leg, get a little deeper into your stretch. And let's go ahead and float the left foot up to meet the right foot. Exchange the band. Holding on again closely to the foot. Start with that generous bend in your knee. Flex the foot, toes towards your forehead. Press into the band as you begin to work towards straightening that knee. It does not have to come straight. You're just working towards it. It's just giving that challenge to that muscle as you increase that flexibility. Good. And go ahead and let that leg float over to the left side, keeping the foot flexed. Keeping both shoulders on the mat. We're going to cross over the midline and bring it over to the right side. Turn the big toe inward slightly. Good. All right, let's bring it back to center, relaxing the muscle through the back of that leg. Let's get just a little deeper into your stretch. Whew. And gently release, set the band aside. Draw the knees in towards your chest. Hug the knees in. You can rock gently side to side here, or if it feels good, make some big circles with the knees, just massaging that lower back area. And we're gonna meet in a seated position. Let's take wide-legged straddle, rock yourself up to seated. We're gonna take the legs wide, sit up straight and tall, point the toes, straighten out the knees, lift through the crown of your head, and you're gonna reach up and over to one side for that side bend. Keep the chest open, gaze up towards the ceiling. Should feel this from your hip, up your waistline, all the way to those pinky fingers. And then let's rotate the torso to the top of the thigh, nose towards your knee. And then slowly bring it up. Let's switch sides. Big reach up and over, side bend. Bye, you're welcome. And then rotate that torso to the top of your thigh, nose towards your knee. And bring it back up. All right, legs together. We're gonna bend the knees. Grab onto either the calves, the ankles, or the bottoms of your feet. And then let's begin to straighten the knees. Work towards straightening them. They can stay bent. We're just, again, stretching through the backs of the legs. And then release. Point the toes down. One final stretch all together. Grow really tall here. Big inhale. And exhale. You're welcome. Bye. Exhale, fold. Awesome work, girls. Yay! Happy Wednesday. You guys did amazing. So good to see all of you on here. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, Vic. Bye, Tiani. Bye, Sheila. You're welcome. Bye, Ann. Bye, Janice. I gotta read all these little chats here. From Christine and Tammy and Charm. Oh, you're welcome, girls. Have a great day.